Hello, this is Dr. Paul Firnhaber, and this is another edition of 10 Minutes of Truth. As you know, COVID has been quite an issue in the last couple of years. We know that it's dying down somewhat, but it's still a problem for some people, and there are people that are still getting it. Well, there's an article that came out in the British Journal of Sports Medicine just a little less than a month ago. It actually came out August 22nd. And the name of the article is Physical Activity and Risk of Infection, Severity and Mortality of COVID-19, a Systematic Review and Nonlinear Dose-Response Meta-Analysis of Data for 1,853,610 adults. Well, I know that title is a mouthful. So basically what this article is about, it's about the risks of people that exercise regularly and COVID. Okay, so let's just dive into the article just a little bit and look at what it says. So I'm going to quote a little bit from this article. It said, "It is well known that regular physical activity exerts a multitude of beneficial health effects, including reducing the incidence of the aforementioned risk factors for increased severity of COVID-19. Now, when you look at regular physical activity, meaning somebody that does 30 minutes of exercise 5 times a week, which is 150 minutes a week, or 75 minutes of intense exercise, here is what they found. They found it lowers the infection risk by 11%. I actually thought that number would be higher, but it's 11%. It lowers the severe illness risk by 34%, the hospitalization risk by 36%, and the death risk by 43%. Now, this article basically says that there's a direct link between health, exercise, and whether you get COVID-19 or not. It says individuals who engage in regular physical activity have a lower likelihood of SARS-CoV infection, hospitalization, illness, and death as compared to physically inactive people, independent of design and instrument used. But you have to do at least 150 minutes per week. Now, there's several mechanisms they talked about that might be at play in affecting your immune system with exercise. Here's some of them. Number one is increased leukocyte or white blood cell function. So it actually activates and increases the activity of your white blood cells. It increases the ability of white blood cells to go after bacteria and viruses and basically eat them up. Another thing that exercise does is reduces cellular inflammation and reduces oxidative stress. And we know that oxidative stress, especially in the mitochondria, too much of that leads to dysfunctional mitochondria and can lead to eventual cancer. So if you can reduce inflammation and oxidative stress in your body through exercise, that's a pretty big deal. And that's what the article says. It says, in healthy humans, physical activity has been linked to reduced systemic inflammation, enhanced natural killer cell cytolytic activity, increased T cell proliferative capacity, lower circulatory levels of inflammatory cytokines, which are basically the language of the immune system chemicals which cause inflammation, and increased neutrophil phagocytic activity, which can all enhance viral control. So basically the moral of this article, or what they're trying to get across, is that if you exercise regularly, your chances of getting COVID, hospitalization, and death go down. And I found that to be true in my life. I found that to be true in the lives of others. So if you can get moderate exercise at 30 minutes 5 times a week, or intense exercise at 75 minutes per week, which would be 15 minutes, 5 15-minute sessions, that's going to make an enormous difference in your immune system, in your health, and your ability to resist COVID. So, hope this helps you. Stay healthy. This coming Tuesday, I have a talk in my office called Cancer and Nutrition. We're going to do a special little video on that next Tuesday beforehand, but I'm just giving you a heads up. A week from tonight, we're going to talk about cancer and nutrition in my office. So, hope to see you then. Hope you enjoyed this 10 minutes of truth, and we'll have another edition for you soon.